Okay guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about in depth how to scale your business with everything that has to be done today to scale to the moon your business. If you're a coach, consultant, business owner running an SMMA, B2B, B2C, everything, this is going to apply to you. So let's go straight into it because there's a lot of areas on business and no one is explaining like what is the things that has to be done that are not only questions, are required. These things are required to be applied in your business like yesterday. Like you should already have a personal brand, a YouTube channel in which you post content consistently, just talking about what you know, so you can create an audience and people start to follow you, and then you can create inbound leads of people that is interested in your service just because you start posting content without relying on cold outbound. That is perfect if you have these systems, but not just gonna make you more money in today's day and age than just making content, because content is the future. Everyone that makes money right now is creating their personal brand, is just posting content on YouTube and becoming a personality on the internet. Whether you like it or not, the people that make the money today is posting content with their face. So the first component has to be the marketing. Because today, as I said, everyone is opening their personal brands, optimizing their personality just to connect with people and create an audience. If you don't have a YouTube channel, you have to be creating a YouTube channel and then just post content talking about what you know, just like Alex Ramosi, Sana was in the past. And then you're gonna add in the description of every video a link to your website, Calendly, or a call to action, so people know that you have a service, and if they are interested, they can end up buying your service. You have to focus on the marketing space. So you have to go to Instagram and get meta verified for $12, because if you have the blue check, people trust you more. It's just facts. Then you optimize your bio to make sure that you let people know what you do in the market. How do you help people to make money on the online space? And then once you have optimized your bio, you post content consistently on Instagram as well. You post reels, you post stories, you make content. Again, just talking about what you know. You hire an editor to make short form content. So your content right now is digestible for people that have short span attention. So if you want to go to YouTube and start creating content, there's a lot of options for you. You first focus on acquiring new knowledge, so you can implement new knowledge into your business or service. And then with this new knowledge that you have acquired, you just go and make videos about step by step about your niche or market, teaching people valuable knowledge that they can implement. You make raw videos, just talking without any edition. You can make blogs, so you can engage more with people in the algorithm. You make diagrams like this. You can hire an editor and just hyper edit your videos, so you can end up having flash animations in your content. Everything can be done today, guys. If you have the budget, you can just do everything. And if you don't have the budget as well, you can get started. It doesn't matter. You can make diagrams for free. You can make raw videos or step by step about the knowledge that you have. Once this is done and you have optimized to post consistently on YouTube, you're going to hire people, because in your team, the people that make the most money today is the people that have Google Docs, spreadsheets, presentations, diagrams, SOPs, in which you outline your knowledge to your team and your clients. So everyone has feedback about what is the thing that you know. So you have to provide SOPs, documentation, and assets to your team and clients. Create spreadsheets so you can track everything your team is doing and just make sure that they are hitting the KPIs of every day. And then you're going to have to end up hiring people like video editors, thumbnail people that make you banger thumbnails, people to make your websites, maybe a copywriter as well, and a short form content editor to make sure you have short form content on Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and maybe TikTok as well. Then some copywriter to optimize your website and your pages, maybe create a newsletter for you to keep having access to your audience on email. So that's another thing. Maybe someone that knows about automations to run things like Zapier. All of this has to be done in today's day and age, guys. If you don't do everything, if you don't hire people to cover everything at least, you will be left behind by next year. This is how the business is just optimized in today's day and age. Another thing is you cannot be relying on doing the cold outbound. You cannot be reaching out to people. You're going to be the one sending messages to people. You have to hire 2 appointment sellers. Imagine if you're sending 200 messages per day because you have 2 appointment sellers in your team. Imagine 30 days in 1 month, how many messages you will be sending every single month to people to know about your service. And now you have time, because you're not doing it yourself, to just keep posting content to create just self-awareness about your business. Like, you hire 2 appointment sellers, but first of all, you make sure that you refine the offer in your business, right? You have to build a good offering which you outline what is the outcome that the people get, to make sure to deliver more than the competition, right? By making sure that you increase the revenue of your clients, you get then X amount of book appointments or X amount of assets, because maybe you are into video edition, so you have to make sure that they're going to know what they are getting every month, and then adding a guarantee or a risk reversal in which you take the risk out of them, maybe a guarantee or a refund, so they end up being convinced that you can deliver your service without they just running into risk of losing money. You create a BSL in which you answer the questions of your possible customers, so you can just create a website in which you have a video with your offer, a description of what you do, and the price. And then people that get into this BSL are going to get educated into what you do, and if they are interested, they're going to end up buying, without having to jump in a Zoom call and asking a lot of questions on what you do, right? And if they don't get sold in this BSL in this moment, you just follow up, because you have a lot of content that is being created in your personal brand. That's everything you have to do. And then you end up by having the cold outreach with your 2 appointment sellers in your team, having book appointments that send 100 to 200 DMs per day in your behalf. and they give you KPIs every day like this of what they are doing every day. So now you can focus on activities that increase your CAC, right? The cost of customer acquisition every day. And then you have to make sure that once you have closed the deal, you have an amazing implementation and a good onboarding process. And it's because of the importance of hiring someone to cover the SOPs and the documentation. So once you close the client, they receive a contract, they receive an onboarding welcome message or a welcome email, so they make sure that something is happening, so they don't get fear of losing money after just speaking with you or sending you money, and then they just end up charging you back and then just losing the deal. So you have to be doing everything in today's day and age, guys. If you want to make the most money, you have to be knowing about the basics of everything and have a lot of things in your business. So you can end up at the end running ads, because running ads is the most complex thing to do in a business. And it's only going to be successful if you have an amazing business that is running in the first place. So you have to be posting content, optimizing your personal brand, getting meta verified, posting consistently. You have to hire people to do the manual, repetitive tasks in your business. And then you just make sure to keep creating content so people can get to know who you are. And if you do all of these, guys, you will grow as big as you can imagine. And then you collect case studies in which you just make interviews to your customers that are happy, and then you create more trust. And then if you do all of these, guys, you will scale to the moon. And if you want to do all of this by yourself, it's doable, it takes a lot of time. If you want me to go and build the SOPs, hire the appointment sellers in your team, I can do it for you. Just book on a call or send me a DM through Instagram. And if you don't, you can do it by yourself again. This is doable. It takes time, but it's doable, guys. And with this said, see you in the next video.